Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anisha here. We're gonna be doing a everyday makeup look. I don't wear makeup every day. I'm more on a special occasions girly when it comes to makeup now. But if I was to throw some on real quick, these are some things I want to show you guys. It's all pretty much drugstore you can find at Ulta. So I'm gonna jump right in. I started off with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I haven't used this in a while. I actually forgot how much I liked it. I already primed my face with it. I know it looks a little beat up because my dog got to it, but we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna go in with some concealer. So I'm gonna be utilizing the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 35 Deep. I'm just gonna go right here in my under eye area, and then I'm just gonna cover up any hyperpigmentation I have with it. I know it's a little light, just so my foundation doesn't have to work as hard. So now I'm gonna take a foundation brush. This is the AOA Studio F4 brush. You guys have probably been on my channel a little while. You've heard about this brush quite a bit. So I'm just gonna blend out the concealer that I put on my face, just to help diffuse some of my hyperpigmentation that I have. Again, I know it looks crazy right now, but it's all gonna come together in the end. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Feel Skin foundation. This is in the shade Mocha D3. This like correlates more with like what my shade is right now. It's a little bit darker than it looks like on the bottle, but I really like how the formula comes out. Just gonna take what I have on the back of my hand and then just blend it right underneath my chin. Take it on the other cheek as well, just like that. Just make sure, again, if I'm looking over here, it's because I have a mirror there. I don't know if I brought anything that had a mirror. Let's see if this has a mirror on actually, so I don't have to keep looking to the side. Yeah, I'm not fighting a good fight to get it out, so we're gonna just keep looking to the side for now. Okay, let me go in with whatever I have left on the back of my hand, on my head, like so. Like, look a bit, have some like breakouts going on, but we're gonna do it the best way we can. Okay, so I'm gonna let the concealer sit a little bit longer. I'm gonna take my contour shade. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour cameo concealer in the shade Rich Walnut, and I'm just gonna add where I want to add contour to my face, like so. And I like a subtle contour. I don't want it to look too harsh. I want it to look very like natural, so that's why it's not like a really rich deep shade. I'm gonna take this flat top Wet n Wild brush. This is like old. I probably have this since I first started putting makeup on my face, so don't mind this. I'm just blending this out. Obviously you don't have to use as many products, but I like how this looks on my skin just because of my skin concerns that I have. Alright, so next we're gonna go in with the ColourPop Cheek Dew Serum Blush and Kiss Kiss. Just gonna shake it a little bit and put some on the back of my hand. Put on It is kind of like a lippy kind of consistency. So I'm just going to blot it like that, because then when I blend out the concealer, it's going to be right on top. And then same thing. I'm gonna just blot it with my finger for now. And then now I'm gonna blend out my concealer with this smaller brush. This AOA Studio High Def E14 brush. I'm gonna concentrate it on the concealer and blending that out like so. Definitely like that. Pretty much everything I'm utilizing is on the affordable side, and like finding things that are, you know, reasonably priced and like affordable and not have to like break the bank to buy. I definitely have more higher end things too, but it's nice when you don't have to break the bank to look nice or more presentable to yourself. So I'm glad these are on the affordable side. Okay, so now that I'm blending that out, just gonna make sure I got all of this done one more time because I don't want any creases here. I'm gonna take a, or should I take the contour? You know what, I'm gonna take my contour brush and then just blend out the blush with everything else like that. I want to keep it like on the upper cheek just to keep my face looking nice and lifted. And I'm going to take whatever excess I have and then just kind of go over where I'm touching a little bit on my nose so I have a nice like subtle glow to it as well. Like that. Just go over like so. Okay, lovely. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with all my liquids. Just gonna go over one time with this concealer brush. Alright, next I'm going to take, the Kylie Cosmetics bronzing powder I have, but like fighting a good fight trying to get it open, so I might just use my e.l.f. contour palette and call it a day. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oop, I still have product left on the back of my hand. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna use the e.l.f. contour palette in deep. What I'm gonna do first, actually I think I'm gonna use one of these lighter shades to go. How do I want to do this? Alright, let's go over the contour first. So I'm gonna take the flat top brush I have, pat out any excess liquids that I have on my brush, and then go in with this contour shade. Alright, pat it on the back of my hand because I want it to look seamless on the brush, not patchy. And then I'm gonna start on the hairline above my forehead before I go in on my cheeks, just to make sure everything looks how it should. And again, I'm gonna keep patting it on the back of my hand just so I don't have too much product, because I've definitely done it where I put too much product on my face directly instead of patting it first. Okay. Alright, next I'm going to take this banana setting powder, take it under my eye. I'm just going to go over my under eye one more time. I'm trying to minimize the creasing. Don't want to look crazy. take some of the here. And I'm gonna pat it in my eye like so. Same thing on the side. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. It's not something I usually do. I usually just sweep it, but we're gonna let it sit. I'll put a little bit right here. Smart lines, because it's always the first thing to crease. Okay. I'm gonna take whatever excess on my lid. And then I'm gonna use the El Contour palette, and I'm gonna use this like similar to my skin tone shade, and just go over where I just put the setting powder, just to add some natural shade there. And then I'm gonna sweep under my eye. So, just so gently under my eye, like so. So gently, dust off right here. Now that I let it just sit for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use this darker color to add some dimension to my eye, and it's just gonna go right above where it just went. And doing a windshield wiper motions. This is just like a simple way to kind of add something to the face, and like just utilizing minimal products, because you're already using this on your face and now you're just using it on your eye, and it ties everything together. So just doing that. So okay. I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush and just pat everything together, because I don't want to look like Casper, or like that everything isn't like blended seamlessly. So this is just to help bring everything together. And I really like how this is coming together already. Some mascara. Oh, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, probably go over that a little bit more. Okay, but the last thing I'm gonna do, I have pretty much everything. I'm going to take, where is it? The last thing is a lip. I'm just trying to find that. Where's lip product I'm trying to use? Oh, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Maybelline Ultimate, what's this called? Color Sensation matte lipstick in More Coffee. I love to like line my lips with this, so I'll just kind of go over the outer perimeter. That, this in the center. Again, optional. I'm gonna do this, but I just feel like this looks so beautiful together, especially because it's like a matte nudie lip, so I like that together. If you want a more glossy look, I can go in with the Revlon Super Lustrous the gloss in Choco I was right, Choco Crush. Okay, but this is the finished look. A nice everyday, simple, not too strenuous, not too long makeup look. It's not heavy on the face, everything is pretty light. I have sensitive dry skin, so like this is something that doesn't look dry on me or feel dry on my skin or like irritates it, and it's all drugstore products that are easily accessible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and obviously share any different recommendations you guys have for a nice everyday look. I'm always looking to try different products, and until next time, remember, you are blessed and highly favored. Have a great day.